Wow, you're in for a treat today because I'm about to take you through the beautiful Brookhaven suburb. If you're looking for the lifestyle that City of Atlanta has to offer, but you're still looking for a little touch of suburban life, well, look no further because Brookhaven offers both. In today's map tour, we're going to show you the location Brookhaven is to Atlanta. We're also going to be exploring all parts of Brookhaven, including Brookhaven Village, and all the different parks and trails here. We're going to be looking at Blackburn Park, which hosts the annual Brookhaven Cherry Blossom Festival each year, and much more. If you're moving here with kiddos, we understand living in a good school district is important to you, and Brookhaven has some of the top-rated schools here in DeKalb County. Also, we'll be showcasing you the different home options here. So by the end of the video, it's our goal that you'll have all the information that you need to know to determine if Brookhaven is the right place for you and your family. So let's check it out.
Okay, let's jump on my computer here. Let's take a look at Brookhaven, Georgia here on the map. You can see Brookhaven outlined in red here on the map. This is going to be the area that we're going to be discussing today. Brookhaven is a suburb of DeKalb County, and DeKalb County is one of 11 counties that make up the Metro Atlanta area. Now, Brookhaven covers approximately 12 square miles, and it's the largest city in DeKalb County. Brookhaven was incorporated as a city in 2012. Now, as you look at Brookhaven, a lot of people prefer Brookhaven, especially because the location of where Brookhaven is located. It really offers a perfect blend of city life and also suburban life, because living here in Brookhaven allows you all the benefits of access to the city of Atlanta because it's so close to the city. But Brookhaven doesn't have the high rises and all the concrete that you might see in the city. So it really gives you that nice urban vibe and feel. It gives you a really nice suburban type of atmosphere that a lot of people are looking for, being so close to the city. Now, residents that live here have a really strong sense of community. When you go there and when you visit, a lot of the buyers that are looking at Brookhaven and they're just interacting with the different residents, going to stores, going to some of the cafes. People are really friendly there. So the people that live there really, as I shared with you, have really a strong sense of community. And also Brookhaven, as I shared with you, has that really nice mix of city life, but also suburban life. And that vibe that you get that really gives you that suburban vibe here really is well known here in Brookhaven, because there is a lot of beautiful tree-lined streets here in Brookhaven as you drive through there. Also a lot of parks. A lot of people who are looking at Brookhaven are really interested in all the parks and green spaces. And the houses that are located here in Brookhaven are in really nice large lots, especially in neighborhoods like the historic Brookhaven area, Ashford Park, and also Lennon Park, and also Murphy Candler Park are really some beautiful neighborhoods here in Brookhaven that really give you that nice, perfect blend of nice large lots, privacy, and also that suburban feel that a lot of residents really enjoy here in the Brookhaven area. Okay, let's take a look at the distance between Brookhaven and Atlanta. I always like to show you what the commute time is, especially if you have to commute down to the city of Atlanta for work, or you just want to go down to Atlanta. It's always good to see what the commute time is to get to the city of Atlanta. As you can see here, we do have some yellow and red, a little bit more yellow down here in the city. That means congestion, but right now with a little bit of congestion, it only takes you about 22-minute drive to get there. So it's a really easy drive to get down to Atlanta. If you are looking at moving here from out of state and you do have to commute a lot to the city or to the airport, we'd highly recommend that you take a look at the different traffic patterns throughout the day. Just get a feel of what the traffic's like, especially during working hours in the morning and also afternoon throughout the week, just to get a good sense of what the traffic's like. But again, as you can see, Brookhaven is located in a really perfect location for people to get into the city and out of the city because it's so close to the city here. So a lot of people love living in Brookhaven because of where it's located. Now I want to show you some of the major highways around Brookhaven. One of the great things about Brookhaven, where it's located, you have easy access to some major highways here in the city of Atlanta. The first one is called I-285 and it's called the Perimeter. And if you look at the map, you'll see that I-285 is a complete circle around Atlanta. So that makes it really easy for you to get around Atlanta, especially if you want to go around on I-285 instead of going through Atlanta. And that allows you to have really easy access to get around the city of Atlanta and also to get around Georgia. If you come in this direction, this is called I-20. And if you go in that direction, that would take you out towards Alabama. And then also you have Stone Mountain here, where you have the Stone Mountain Park. You can jump on this highway here and take you directly to the Stone Mountain Park. Also another great highway to be aware of. Again, here is Brookhaven. This comes down to the city, which is 85. But if you come out of the city, this is another great highway. It's called Highway 400, and this goes north, also known as 19. And that goes past Sandy Springs, Roswell, Alpharetta, and Cumming, and continues up north into the North Georgia mountains. And then also you do have 75 here, which takes you out towards Marietta and Woodstock. And if you're someone who loves baseball, this is Truist Park right here. And the distance to get to Truist Park, if you did live in Brookhaven, is less than a 25-minute commute. So if you do love baseball, you want to go to one of the Braves games, Truist Park is located right there. So it's a really easy commute to get to Truist Park. Now, a lot of buyers will ask us, Matthew, we really enjoy lake life. Maybe they're coming from Florida, or maybe they're coming from California and they're used to the Gulf of Mexico, they're used to the Pacific Ocean, or maybe they're used to Atlantic Ocean. They still want to have some of that water life. Now, here in North Georgia, what we do have is we have some really beautiful lakes here in North Georgia. And this lake right here is called Lake Lanier. This is the closest, largest lake to you here in Brookhaven, which is right here. You would just continue going up 400, as I shared with you, out through Alpharetta and Cumming. And here's Cumming right here. If you wanted to access the southern part of the lake, it would only take you about 40-minute commute to get there from Brookhaven. And if you wanted to continue going north on 400, again, it's 19, and go up to Dahlonega. Dahlonega is a really beautiful town up in the Blue Ridge Mountains. It's a little bit over 1 hour to commute to Dahlonega from Brookhaven. They really have a beautiful downtown area. They have a square there with some nice restaurants and stores. Also, if you do enjoy hiking, got some great hiking there in Dahlonega. And also they have wonderful wineries in the Dahlonega area. If you'd like to enjoy just the day, it's beautiful up there, especially during spring and summer. Got some beautiful views of the North Georgia mountains, having a nice glass of wine, and also having a delicious meal at some of the wineries in Dahlonega. I would also encourage you to check out our playlist that we have on our channel. We have a lot of great videos with great content, just like this one on our playlist. If you're interested in learning more about some of the other suburbs around the city of Atlanta, or even some of the other parts of the city of Atlanta, like Buckhead, Decatur, all these different cities, part of districts, part of the city. Make sure you check out our playlist. We have a lot of great videos there that you can learn more about the area around the city here, and also some of the suburbs up in the North Georgia mountains.
By the way, my name is Matthew. I'm a real estate agent here in Georgia. I also moved to Georgia from Florida over 16 years ago. I've been loving it ever since. And welcome to my channel, North Georgia Life, where we cover everything there is to know about living in North Georgia and the surrounding suburbs, including the best neighborhoods, things to do, so you get a really good idea of what it's like living here. Make sure you subscribe below so you'll be the first to learn about the current market here in Brookhaven, Georgia. My team and I love helping people just like you make a move here, even if it's in 5 days or 9 months. So give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. You can schedule a Zoom call with us. All our contact information is right here on the screen. We'd love to help you make a smooth move here to Brookhaven or one of the surrounding suburbs.
Okay, let's take a look at some of the main roads that goes through Brookhaven and some of the highways. It's just good to be aware of. It makes it much easier to commute around Brookhaven with knowing some of these roads, especially if you're looking at some neighborhoods and some homes online. It's always be good to be aware of some of these roads. It makes it much easier to commute around Brookhaven. So this is the main highway coming out of Atlanta. It's called 85, and 85 goes in this direction, heads north, and it splits here, and this is known as 400, also known as 19. Again, this is the main Brookhaven area right here. This road here that splits off of 400, shows here on the map, is 13, and also turns into 23. This is known as Beaufort Highway. and goes in this direction here. It actually goes through Brookhaven and also goes through Shamley. And this is another really good road and highway known as 141, also known as Peachtree Road, and that goes right through the heart of Brookhaven, continues north through Shamley. So that's a really good road to be aware of. Another road to be aware of is Druid Hills Road, which is right here. This is another really good road that goes through downtown Brookhaven. And also this road here that forks off in this direction is parallel with 400, goes this way and goes up towards the Sandy Springs area and also the Perimeter Mall area, and that's known as Peachtree Dunwoody Road right there. So that's really another good road to be aware of as you're looking at Brookhaven. And also I want to point out a couple of the roads here on the northern part of Brookhaven. This road here is called Johnson Ferry Road. This goes through the northern part of Brookhaven here, connects into the 141 highway that goes through downtown Brookhaven. And also this road here, which comes out of the Perimeter Mall area, is also known as Ashford Dunwoody Road. So that's another really good road to be aware of. So I just want to show you the different roads here in Brookhaven. As I share with you, it makes it much easier to get around Brookhaven, makes it easier to get around different parts of Brookhaven, especially if you're dealing with some congestion, some traffic. You could use some of these other roads to get through Brookhaven and maybe get down into the city or get out of the Brookhaven area and maybe head north into the north suburbs here of Atlanta. Okay, let's go over to niche.com. Let's take a look at niche.com. It's a third-party website. Just gives you a nice overview. A lot of our buyers will take a look at niche.com just to give an overall grade of what a suburb, what they have given a suburb. So they basically said here that Brookhaven, the suburb, is the number 11th in best suburbs to live in Georgia. And it gives Brookhaven an overall grade of an A+. And they broke that into public schools as a B, housing C, good for families gave it an A, crime and safety gave it a C+, gave it an A+ for nightlife, and diversity gave it an A. It says here on niche.com that the population of Brookhaven, the suburb, is a little bit over 57,000 people. And it says that the median home value here in Brookhaven was over $660,000. The median rent was a little bit over $1,700 a month. And it gives a breakdown of the mix of renters versus owners. It says here that 47% of the people rent, and actually 53% of the people in Brookhaven own. And what we found in Brookhaven in recent housing market data that we have gathered at the time of this video is that the majority of the properties being sold here in Brookhaven are single family homes as compared to townhomes or condos. So it really reflects a strong demand for people who are looking at Brookhaven. So it's really strong demand for people who are looking for single family homes. Really dominates the market here in Brookhaven, but there are still some really beautiful townhomes and condos. If you are looking for condos or townhomes, got some really beautiful options here in Brookhaven. So let's go down here and see what niche.com has to say. Some overall other rankings gave Brookhaven number 4 out of 167 for best suburbs for young professionals in Georgia. Gave it number 11 out of 167 for best suburbs to live in Georgia, and gave it a 34 out of 412 best place for young professionals in Georgia. And also what we have found in recent data, again at the time of this video, is that the median age of residents that live here in Brookhaven is approximately 34.7 years old. So it is a younger professional crowd of people that live here, and also some young families that do live here in the Brookhaven area. If you look down to crime and safety, that's where they gave the C+. This is what they broke it out for residents, for diversity, for A. And this is where they broke out working in Brookhaven, gave it a B+. So the median household income here in Brookhaven is a little bit over $117,000 a year. And they gave the overall grade for the schools here, the public schools, gave it an A plus and an A. So this is a nice little overview that niche.com gives you. So it's a good website to go to. And also we always recommend, if you are looking at a house or a community because of a certain school district it's in, always make sure you check out schooldigger.com or one of those websites. Make sure you check out any ratings at any schools before you make a determination on purchasing a home because of the school district it's in. Now let's look back over here at the map, and a lot of times we'll get buyers will ask us, Matthew, is there a traditional downtown area in Brookhaven? And Brookhaven doesn't have a traditional downtown area like some of the other cities that you might be looking at, but they do have several different walkable areas and commercial districts here in Brookhaven, which offers really a lot of nice shopping and dining and entertainment places. So I want to show you some of the different areas that is considered part of the downtown area. Again, it's not the traditional downtown area that you're going to see, but basically the parts that we're going to be looking at today is the town. Brookhaven is one area, and also we're going to be looking at the Brookhaven Village, which is mostly like the downtown area. It's also located on Dresden Drive. Let's take a look here at town Brookhaven. Okay, town Brookhaven is located right off of 141. If I click here, you're going to be able to see what the town Brookhaven looks like. It's a really nice mixed-use development. You have several different stores and restaurants. You have Publix here. You have your Costco's. You have your Marshalls here in the town Brookhaven area. Also, you got some really nice restaurants and stores that you can eat at here at the town Brookhaven. So let's take a look at some of the pictures here, so you can sort of see what the area looks like. As you can see here, some really nice, beautiful stores, areas that you can sit out on and enjoy your nice sunny day. Got some nice restaurants that you can go to enjoy the day. So let's take a look here. Just shows you a nice downtown area of Brookhaven called the town Brookhaven area. Also, another great thing about this area is that it has several different fitness areas. You have LA Fitness here, and also you do have the Regal Nails and Spa. So let's take a look at some of the restaurants and stores here in the town Brookhaven area. Okay, here are a couple of the different restaurants that you can go to in the town Brookhaven area. Let's click on this first one. This one's called Their Gastropub. This is a nice pub here, offering some craft cocktails and local source of bites and relaxation. So if you want to hang out at a pub, enjoy the day, get some nice hamburgers, some nice greasy food, some adult beverages, we'd highly recommend Their Gastropub. Another place I really enjoy going to is this restaurant here called the Flying Biscuit Cafe. This is really a laid-back type of place. You get some southern food cooking and also a whole bunch of different breakfasts. So this is a great place if you do enjoy breakfast. They do offer breakfast all day long. As you can see here, that's one of their specialties, is providing a really nice, delicious breakfast menu here. So those are just a couple different restaurants that you can eat at, but you have several other different restaurants all throughout the town Brookhaven area. Now, the other area I want to show you is the Brookhaven Village. As I shared with you, it's right on Dresden Drive. And let me just get my pen here so I can sort of show you. This is really the main part that we're going to be discussing here. It's right here on Dresden Drive. This is known as the Brookhaven Village area. So let me take my pen off so I can zoom in a little bit. This has some really nice walkable areas with boutique shops and stores. Again, they got some restaurants here. So I'm just going to take my little man so you can sort of jump on the street here, and I'm just going to go down the street here so you can get some nice views of the Brookhaven Village area. As you can see here, really walkable, got some nice tree lines, some nice little stores here along the Dresden Drive area that people can go out to the stores, they can restaurants, really enjoy themselves. Got some pubs here. It's really known for its neighborhood feel. It really blends well in the Brookhaven area, but I just want to show you what it looks like from the street view here also known as the Brookhaven Village area. Okay, let's take a look at the parks and trails. A lot of people that are contacting us when we're speaking with them about Brookhaven, they're really excited about what Brookhaven has to offer with all the parks and trails. As you can see here on the map, there's a lot of different parks and trails, so you don't have a lot of outdoor activities. That's one of the really main draws that people really enjoy about Brookhaven, is all the different parks and trails and all the green space. As you can see here on the map, everything that you see, all the red dots are all the different parks and trails. So let's take a look at the first park. This park here is called Murphy Candler Park. This is the largest park and lake in the area here. As you can see, got some really nice, beautiful lake views. Got some nice walking scenic trails around the lake. The scenic trails are about 2+ miles, so you have some really nice outdoor activities. Got some swings here for the kiddos. Also got some nice green spaces. Here also at this park, you do have baseball and softball fields. You got some tennis courts and playgrounds, as you can see here. And also you do have some picnic areas. So if you do want to go to a park that you want to view some wildlife, this is a really good park to go to. You can see some nice ducks and turtles and birds here at this park. So let's click over here. Let's go to our next park here. This park here is called Blackburn Park. And this is a park that's well known for sports and events. You actually have the annual Brookhaven Cherry Blossom Festival here. It's held at this park each year. So this is a really excellent park. Again, mostly well known for sports and activities. A lot of different tennis courts and soccer fields here. Got some jogging and walking areas that you can enjoy. As I shared with you, you do got some events, so you'll have some concerts and live events there. So if you've heard about the Brookhaven Cherry Blossom Festival and you're wondering, what park is that held at again? Again, it's held here at the Blackburn Park here in Brookhaven. So let's take a look down here. Let's take a look at our next park here. I'm trying to find the Brookhaven. Let's see here. Yep, right here. This is the Brookhaven Park. I want to point out this part to you if you are someone who has a dog. This is a well-known dog park to bring your pets to. So I actually helped some buyers move into actually a townhome in Brookhaven, and they had dogs, and that was one of the things that they really were commenting on. They were excited about being able to take their dog to the dog park here, the Brookhaven Park, and be able to meet other dogs and other people that live in Brookhaven that also have dogs, to meet some new friends here in the Brookhaven area. And the last thing I'd like to point out to you is the Peachtree Creek Greenway, which is right here. And this is just a really nice long scenic view trail that you can take. Just want to click on here so you can sort of see what the trail looks like. Nice paved trail that you can walk and bike, and you can also jog. This is actually right now about 1.3 miles here in Brookhaven. But the exciting news about this greenway is that they're actually connecting it in the future to the Atlanta Beltline, which they will expand it into a 12-mile trail that you can connect into the Beltline and actually see other parts of the city of Atlanta. So it's going to be a great benefit to the residents that live here in Brookhaven, and having that expansion there at the Peachtree Creek Greenway in the future. Okay, let's jump over to my FMS system. I just want to show you some different home options that are available here in Brookhaven. The great thing about Brookhaven is you do have a nice variety of different home options with different price points. As I share with you, you can find townhomes here. You can find some condos here, and also you can find some nice single family homes. Also, if you're someone who have kiddos and school districts are important to you, you're going to be really excited about Brookhaven. They got some top rated public schools here, right here in Brookhaven, because Brookhaven is part of the DeKalb County School District. You do have access to some really great school districts here. And also just a short drive, you do have access to some private schools like the Atlanta International, and also you do have access to the Westminster schools. So if you do want to explore private schools, you do have some really excellent private schools just a short drive to either Buckhead or over to the Westminster Schools area. So let's jump over here and let's take a look at our first house. Let's click on our first home here. This home is in the historic Brookhaven area. This home is listed for $2,150,000. It has a total of 5 bedrooms, 5 full bathrooms, and a half bathroom. The square footage of the house, which also includes the basement, is a little bit over 5,400 square feet. It was built in 2013. And let's take a look at some of these nice, beautiful homes. Really nice, gorgeous kitchen here with natural stone, white cabinets. Look at these beautiful appliances, gas stove appliances. So if you really enjoy cooking, this really looks like a really great home to be able to have some great meals there in the kitchen. Some outdoor exterior pictures, nice lot there, and as you can see there in the lot, nice front porch. As I share with you, one of the things that attracts people about Brookhaven are these homes are some nice large lots that provide some privacy, and you still got that nice urban feel living here in Brookhaven, even though you're so close to the city. Okay, so just want to show you that first home here. Let's take a look at the next one. This next home is located in Ashford Park community here in Brookhaven. It's listed for $540,000. It has a total of 2 bedrooms, 1 full bathroom, and it has a little bit over 1,200 square feet. It was built in 1951, and it does not have a basement. So a nice little bungalow here that you could purchase if you wanted a nice, small, intimate house. This might be one that you might consider. Just want to show you some of the pictures here of the house. Nice wood floors, nice sitting area. Nice walking area, really nice dining room, really open, nice floor plan how it's all set up. Okay, so that's a nice, beautiful home here. And let me show you the next property here. This next property is actually a townhome. I want to show you one of the townhomes. This is located in the Brookhaven Chase area. It's listed for $799,900. And this townhome has a total of 4 full bedrooms, 4 full bathrooms, and 1 half bathroom. The total square footage of the townhome is a little bit over 3,900 square feet, and it was built in 2001. So let's take a look at this nice townhome. Got some nice brick front, nice walking entrance inside. One of the great things about some of the townhomes, especially the one that I helped my buyers purchase, looks a lot like this one. Really nice open floor plan, nice beautiful kitchen, nice island here. Look how big that island is, sitting area. And also you got a nice beautiful view of another room here, so you could have people, your friends, your family, entertaining them. You could be cooking in the kitchen there, and you could actually have them sitting there. So this is a really nice, beautiful townhome here in the Brookhaven area. So I just want to show you those 3 properties so you would have a flavor of what is available here in Brookhaven. But you can see everything in green. These green dots are everything that's available here in Brookhaven. Again, I didn't do any specific search, just did a general search, just so I could show you a couple of the different homes, single family homes, and also townhomes available here in Brookhaven.
Well, that's a wrap. Thank you for watching our video on Brookhaven, Georgia. Whether you're moving here in 5 days or 9 months, or you're just thinking about the idea, my team are here to help you every step of the way. So whenever you're ready, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. All our contact information is right here on the screen. If you look down in the description below, there is a link to our Zoom calendar if you'd like to schedule a Zoom call with us. Make sure you check out our playlist. We have other great videos just like this one with great content about living in Brookhaven or one of the surrounding suburbs. And until next time, as you always see here on our channel, North Georgia Life, we make the world a better place, one person, one family, one investor at a time, through the power of real estate.